Ladies and gentlemen, BioStem Technologies is back. We covered this stock several times on the channel, and every single time there has been positive feedback. But why is it coming back? Because tomorrow they have earnings. They are reporting earnings Thursday, November 13th. The company hasn't had a major catalyst in a little bit, and I have my eyes on this play. Watch until the end of the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on. As always, this is a sponsored stock. Do your own due diligence on everything here provided in this channel. I am not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. A lot of times we used to cover that the stock that I take a partnership with is either doing very well or I like what the company is doing. Now, the company is helping people, and I believe that they are going to report a solid earnings. So let's talk a little bit about it. First of all, BioStem Technologies is targeting a $90 billion market. Okay. This company is a small cap med tech / biotech company focused on placental derived biologics and advanced wound care allograft products. They are focused on regenerative medicine. Now, they recently have had some big catalysts, one of them being a Zacks rating. Because their revenue has done very well, you can see that the volume has picked up in the play ever since 2024. The beginning of 2024, the stock stopped barcoding, bigger players began to pick it up, and then Zacks ended up rating the stock with a $25.50 price target. We're trading at $4.70 currently. That's about a 450% gain. How quickly can we get there? Well, let's talk a little bit about the chart before I bring you the catalysts that are going to follow the earnings announcement tomorrow. First of all, the stock has sold off the past couple of times it reported earnings because it missed on their earnings. However, they have a lot of big projects that are hopefully going to show up tomorrow in the earnings report. We're going to watch very closely. Even without detecting a catalyst, my custom indicator assumes that this stock will be up towards $18 by May, as well as a couple other analysts giving it an $18 price target as well. Okay, so let's talk about the upcoming catalysts. First of all, very recently, the company reported strong revenue growth. For example, one source notes preliminary Q1 2025 revenue of approximately $72.5 million versus $41.9 million in Q1 of 2024. Now, strong profitability metrics reported in certain periods, example, net income of $26.3 million, earnings per share of $1.14 in the last 12 months, according to one source. Okay, these are according to different news sources. So what do you have? You have a clean balance sheet of $30.8 million and only $3.6 million in debt and $27 million in cash, indicating one of the strongest penny stocks that we have ever seen, with a market cap of only $76 million and only 11 million share float. Okay, so with all of that being said, the company has opportunity going forward. They have recent acquisitions of Progenus Care wound care assets and 58 US patents, strengthening their IP and hospital-based product portfolio. They have FDA RMAT designation and Japan's fast track approvals, accelerate pathways, 34% Q2 revenue decline highlights reimbursement challenges. Obviously, they have had those challenges, but their Q2 results reported were almost 50 million in net revenue and 2.5 million in positive adjusted EBITDA. Now, what upcoming catalysts, and this is just an example posted on Barron's for confirmation that the stock price target is around $25 and the current price is $4.60. What upcoming catalyst does this company have alongside their earnings? So they're going to report earnings tomorrow, which I'm very excited for, and they'll show where the revenue momentum is going. Okay, we had 2 quarters where we missed, and now November is going to be a very important quarter. Okay, investors are going to look at margins, cash flow, updates on the trial progress, updates on the medicine, right? Potential impact can be very high. I can see the stock moving very quickly with the small float it has, because it has a lot of institutional eyes on it, testing the top of this wedge about 70%, testing the next fib about 100%. And if we even make it back up to the prior earnings sell-off, 130%. Okay, with all of that being said, we could see $6 to $8 on earnings. Now, obviously, that is being optimistic, but we need to see what numbers the company reports. They have reported blowout numbers in the past. Right here, you can see in August of 2024, and during that period, right around that earnings, we saw about an 80% move in under a week. Okay, so what do we have after this? We have investor conference and IR presentations expected between November and December. Okay, this is going to be huge because it's going to permit guidance, partnerships or acquisitions, trial timeline details, so on and so on and so on. Increased retail or institutional exposure could lift volume as well. Okay, what do we also have? We have their BioRetain clinical trial for diabetic foot ulcer results expected Q4 of this year. So December to January 2025 to 2026. So about a month away. Their clinical and data-driven binary catalyst. This is going to show a lot as to what is going on with their new medicines that are being rolled out. This could lead to positive credibility boost, reimbursement validation, and possibly a better outlook for the next quarter earnings. Okay, what do they also have? Expected proposal in spring of 2026 for their Medicare/CMS 2026 reimbursement rule. This could be a regulatory or repricing catalyst. Then we have longer term, thinking about 6 months to a year out, possible NASDAQ uplisting, depending on what this company does, which could easily 2 to 3x it. And then you have new patent grants and IP expansion all the way through 2026 as well. So we have a lot of catalysts, volume increasing on the company reporting tomorrow, having a very important meeting in December, and then possible updates on their new medicines in December, January, and then possibly further clinical trials, regulatory approvals, and uplistings throughout 2026 and more. And it's only trading at $4.70, with Zacks estimating a 25 plus price target and other analysts estimating an $18 price target. I'll continue to put this one on your radar because I like what the company does. And if you have a family member that this company is trying to help out, I suggest you take a look at it as well. Again, I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. This is a sponsored stock. If you want a deeper dive into the fundamentals as to what the company recently has done in the past, go check out my other videos on BSEM, BioStem Technologies. Again, that is ticker symbol BSEM. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Overall, the team behind the company as well, very good, which is always important for a company. The industry, also very important. They are going into regenerative care, which is a major industry, as you can see from this article right here. I'll try to link that down below or link their website down below. Their financials, their cash on hand to their debt, right? Everything looks good. What they're doing looks good, and they're ultimately aiming at helping people. That is it. I love you all. God bless. Lottery Stocks out.